was not limited at all on my crutches. When I was still using crutches before I even got my prosthesis, I was going out. I'll call my friends. Funny enough, God
They will go
surrounded me
out
with good
with
people.
people.
So there was no phone. So I would send somebody, Yoba mi sọ fún any bye bye, go and let me tell this person that tomorrow I want to go out. If he has time, he should come and carry me. All my friends that had cars were in trouble. All my brothers that had cars were
They
in
become
trouble.
your errand.
They were my errand people. I will call them and they would dare not say no.
Eh?
They
Celebrity is calling you.
none of them will say no. They will just say, okay, yesterday what time do you want to go out? And they will come and carry me. I will go to Alexandria Market.
I must say you are blessed. You are blessed.
I must say I'm blessed.
Okay.
Yes.
And now, let's talk about now.
Okay.
It's like you have a foundation.
No, I don't have a foundation, but
Because I saw that you posted a foundation.
yes, I'm part of a support group
Okay.
for people, especially ladies, women living with amputation.
Okay.
Because, like I said, when I had my amputation, there was nobody to encourage me. There was nobody to let me know. You know, I said something at the beginning. I said when I woke up, I felt like my leg was still there. I felt my toes were itching. Meanwhile, they had already amputated the leg. Now, this is what happened. The brain functions with the whole body.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a sensor, a sensory organ in the brain that's connected to my leg. It's except they remove that sensory part, it will still be triggered that there's still a
And
leg
you may
there.
sit and thought that the leg is still there. You just stand and
Exactly.
fall.
That happened a
That's
lot
why
of
you
me,
went
Michelle.
for rehabilitation.
That happened a lot of times.
Wow.
That you just feel because it is
It's
there
in
in
your
your brain
brain.
and you cannot remove it. It still happens up till now. And it's called phantom feeling for that's the name that they call it. If you read about phantom feelings, it's when you have lost a part of your
the
limb.
body.
It can
Okay.
be as tiny as a finger.
Wow.
And you still feel that that finger is there, and you want to use that finger to do what you normally use your finger to do, and then you maybe remember that okay, yeah, it's not
no
it's
longer
only
there.
there. It's one thing if it has ever been there. It's another thing for it to be there and then for it to be removed. You can't kill except you do a brain surgery and tell them to
Do
remove.
you still feel that
Yes,
now?
up to now. Yeah, you most likely feel it for the rest of your life. It's just like you will be reduced, and like the trigger might not be maybe once in a year or once in a blue moon or something like that, but it still happens. Yeah, phantom feeling.
That's serious. I think I've learnt another one, which I believe my others too. They have learnt one or two things.
And it can be very painful. It can be very crazy. It can be very painful because it will be triggering, and then you will be having reactions like the truth is, except you have experienced it, you can't
Explain.
understand it. I don't know how to explain it. That's the truth. So that is part of the reasons why we have an amputee support group, so that people who are just becoming amputees would not feel, that when they have these things, they will understand. Somebody is there to make them understand that these things are normal. There are things that you will feel.
Okay. Having spoken about that, I just want to ask, if I believe that some one or two people will want to ask you questions, maybe personally, uh, out of this program.
Okay.
Is there a thing we can share your contact with them just to mentor and encourage them?
It should not be a problem. People share my I it's I the people I counsel amputees, and most of them people will just say people have read my
Yetunde Ojo,
story.
a lè gbéṣẹ́ fún.
Exactly. There's a older woman about 2 years ago. She's in her 60s, and she was going home. She already almost got to her house, and she had marwa accident, and the marwa fell on her leg, and they had to cut off her leg below the knee. And when it happened to her at that age, she was very devastated. She mentally, I don't know, secluded herself, and she was not seeing her friends.
Very, very understanding.
So exactly, very normal reaction. That's the kind of reaction
Reactions
that the
that
people are
we're
supposed to have
expecting
normally.
from you.
Yeah. So she secluded herself, and then one of her friends, who happened to have a shop beside mine, was speaking with her on the phone and told her that ṣebí nǹkan
Ẹnìkan
tó ṣe
ni.
yín yìí ṣe bóun ló ṣe lady tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ní shop, and you
You
used
know,
to.
seriously, when people see you,
They won't know.
they will know that you are an amputee.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met you, I was even saying, èwo ni bumbo. You were sitting at my front. You may not remember. I say, see shape, which one is this bumbo? The only thing is I noticed that maybe one side of your body is a bit bent.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I noticed. But if you don't tell people, they will not know.
Exactly. So
Couple with this your akọ.
So they told her, and that thing, the lady beside me in the shop, that when you used to come, you see her. That she said no, that is
It's
a
not
lie.
possible.
They now said, okay, can she come and see you? She said yes, let her come.
You
When I
now
see
show
her,
that.
so when I went to see her, and I told her, she still did not believe until I
I
lifted
know.
up my leg and I showed her, and she was ah. So well, I was able to help her. She came out of the situation. She became lighter. She started understanding how to deal with the situation, how to deal with her, to allow her stomach to eat and heal properly,
Valid.
how long it would take, then how to get rehabilitated, use her crutches, and now she's on processes, and she's in the support group because I
Wow.
brought her on board.
So
Yeah, I brought her to the support group. Another young man was referred to me. Now, this person was referred to me by somebody who stays in America. This young man stays in Ibadan. He was helping himself to school, and I think where he has a store where he sells phones and then does all this what do you call it,
yes.
POS.
Okay, POS.
Yes. And one day in the course of business, a wire fell upon him and he was electrocuted. Yes. And it was so bad that they had to amputate both of his arms.
Both.
Yes, both of his arms at the elbow. So when they told this guy, I mean, when the person abroad sent me this guy's number, that she would like if I can cancel it.
Speak with you.
When I called this guy, the guy said that the only reason why he's allowing my call is because he knows that I'm in the situation, so I'll be able to understand him. That he has refused to pick calls from people. So you have to be in the situation, and that realization that one of the reasons why God put me in this situation is so that I can help people.
Others. I understand. So I would just want to ask, what do you have to tell people who are in this kind of situation?
Well, like I still told somebody a couple of days ago. The person is she is on the hospital bed. I can't remember what exactly is wrong with her, but it's not as if she lost a limb, but she's on the hospital bed and she says she's angry. And I told her, anger will not help
Solve your
you. It will
problem.
not get you anywhere, because the more angry you are with yourself, the more dark your inside becomes, and the more difficult it becomes for you to heal.
Yeah.
Like I said it earlier, whatever happens, if it's something that you can control, fine. If it is not something you can, if it's not something you can control, accept it and start looking for the lessons or the way to move beyond that moment. Don't stay there.
Thank you.
Don't stay there. Don't stay and start. If you cry till, if something happens to you, maybe you lose a phone and you stand where they snatch the phone and you start crying. If you cry from that day till the end of the world, you will not find that phone. But if immediately it happens, you are thinking, okay, what next do I
Let
do?
me check
Do
this
I
place.
do I go and report to the police? Do I ask people around to, if they have an idea of what happened? Take the next available action that will get you to a better
And
place,
seek for help.
and seek for help. Look for something. Start thinking of what else to do.
I think I can relate with what you just said. You know, when I'm going through something, I instead of telling people, because I know that when I tell people, they will start saying, yeah, pẹ̀lẹ́.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I do is to think, okay, this thing has happened, or this thing is happened. What's
What's
next?
next?
What am I
Exactly.
supposed to do to
What
make this
that is
thing
it.
go away?
What next? What next
And you
should
will
always
see
be
me,
your
you
question.
will not even know that I'm going through anything until if I think, okay, I've tried my best, I can't fix this thing. I can now ask you, if something
Yes,
something like this is happening, how do you think?
we should handle it. Exactly. So don't stay in the place of pain, don't stay in the place of discomfort. Try to move. Try. Even if you cannot move, try. The effort will count. Because you yourself you will notice that when you try, something changes.
I
And one
must.
other thing about me is I don't accept negative reports. I don't know how to accept everything. If you tell me anything negative, it will if it gets here, it most likely will not go past that place. I will not let it sink into my body. Because when you accept negativity, it brings you down.
Yes.
It will depress you. It will bring every other thing that has to do with negativity. Sickness will come, discomfort will come, every other thing that has to do with negativity will
You show
come
up.
with it.
I must say it's been so nice speaking with you
Thank you so much.
today.
Thank you
I
for
really enjoyed this session,
thank you.
and I believe that people out there, the amputees out there, they have learnt one or two things, or they will pick one or two things from all what you have said. Thank you so much for granting
Thank you for
for
having
granting
me.
us
Thank you,
audience.
thank you, thank
We
you,
really
thank you,
appreciate you.
thank you.
Thank you. And I believe that when we call you another time, you will show up, because don't think this is the end.
uh,
We may call you for another thing. Thank you
okay,
so much. I
thank you
really
so much for having
appreciate.
me. God
Thank
bless you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my viewers. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your time, and see you next time.